Sharon M. Atkinson here, MacGyver of Design. Today is Thursday, November 27, 2025. The time now is 6:28 p.m. This will be the 148 content video that I'm going to place in my 46 playlist, Mind'sEyeFaith. This is part 25 in the series, What Does Jehovah God Want for Jesus, aka Michael? The theme scriptures are Genesis 3:15 and Galatians 3:16. Let's begin. And I shall put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He will bruise you in the head, and you will bruise him in the heel. That's Genesis 3:15, followed by Galatians 3:16. Now the promises were spoken to Abraham and to his seed. It says not, and to seeds, as in the case of many such, but as in the case of one, and to your seed, who is Christ. Let's add to that. In the last video, the previous one, I'm doing 3 today, 24, 25, and 26 on this Thursday, November 27, 2025. Court cases, I have to prepare papers, etc. And I submitted my paperwork yesterday on the 26th, so I have to catch up some more on my videos. Here goes. We have here a situation where humans tend to think of spirit family as less than they are. How did we get to consider that to be the case? Let's read something here that Paul said that might have added to that. In 1 Corinthians 6, starting with verse 1. Does any one of you that has a case against the other dare to go to court before unrighteous men, and not before the holy ones? Or do you not know that the holy ones will judge the world? And if the world is to be judged by you, are you unfit to try very trivial matters? Do you not know that we shall judge angels? Why then not matters of this life? Will the holy ones judge angels? Is that what they came to heaven to do? To judge angels? That's a mouthful, isn't it? Was Paul correct? Let's go and consider what is said some more in the scriptures. Before I do, let's read the definition on the word fellow worker. In the scriptures, one spirit person told John, the Apostle John, that he was a fellow slave. But let's use the word worker and define it. A fellow worker is a person who works with you, and synonyms include colleague, co-worker, workmate, and associate. The term emphasizes collaboration and teamwork, referring to someone who works in the same job. Now, when the spirit person spoke to John and said to him that he was a fellow slave, what could that possibly mean? And he fell, and he tells me, right, happy are those invited to the evening meal of the Lamb's marriage. Also, he tells me, these are the true sayings of God. At that, I fell down before his feet to worship him. But he tells me, be careful, do not do that. All I am is a fellow slave of you and of your brothers who have the work of witnessing to Christ, to Jesus. Worship God, for the bearing witness to Jesus is what inspires prophecy. Do we see that situation there? The word fellow slave, and all of a sudden, boom, oh, they must be slaves. Boom, when Paul says that we're going to be judges of the angels, boom, the angels are less than us, they must be genies. But here in Revelation chapter 1, this is how it starts off. It says, a revelation, Revelation 1:1, a revelation by Jesus Christ, which God gave him to show his slaves, he wasn't talking about the angels, to show his slaves the things that must shortly take place. And he sent forth his angel and presented it in signs through him, through his angels, to his slave John. Who was considered the slave then? Was it John? But Jesus Christ graduated his apostles and called them brothers. But he never called his fellow angels or fellow messengers or his spirit brothers slave. He never did. Humans have decided that what it meant when one of the spirit persons said, all I am is a fellow slave. That means an associate, a co-worker. You see where that comes from? We have demoted spirit persons who are actually higher than us. That's what we've done.